Hey there, in this video we're going to provide an overview of the appointments feature in Gym Studio. So appointments are designed to be used for any kind of one-to-one service delivery. So this could be something like a nutrition consultation, a one-on-one personal training session, even something like chiropractic, or maybe if you have like recovery boots or a boutique service that requires a schedule item that is specific to one person and one person only. So in this page here in the appointments, you see we have our categories and then our actual individual appointments within categories. So the category will be important. We'll go over in a separate video of how the category works within appointments. But for our sake, let's just go ahead and create a category. And we will make, let's say it's our nutrition category. And then you can see here, this is how I actually assign staff. So a staff can be assigned to certain types of appointments, and that is done via the appointment category, not necessarily the appointment type. So if I want to add Brian and maybe Chris to this, I can create it. And then let's say I want to add an appointment now. So let's say 30-minute nutrition consult. So then once I have the name in here, I will select a nutrition category. I can set the duration, so it's going to be my 30 minutes. And then I can set the price as well. So each of the, if I wanted to sell this a la carte, like one item, one nutrition consult, it will be set to be $50. I can add a description here as well, but for the time being, we're just going to save it. And then you can see down here, I now have a new category, a new appointment type within this category. And then these little avatars over here show you the coaches that have access and are able to be booked and or create their own appointments on their schedule. If you would like to edit categories, you can always click on this. You can edit it, which is usually just the name and or the staff that have access to it, or delete the category altogether. From here, let's talk about how to actually book and create these on the schedule. So we'll click on the schedule. And then using this button down here at the bottom right, I'll go plus. And then so we have two options here for appointments. So if I want to create an appointment, meaning like create a new appointment type, I can create one. That will take me back to kind of where I just was in this page. But if I want to book one, I'm going to actually create book appointment. And then we'll select my 30-minute consult I just made. I choose the two instructors. Again, this is going to be limited to the instructors and coaches that you gave access to that appointment. So we'll set it with Brian. I select my date. So let's say it's today, the 19th. I set the start time. This is going to be fixed since we set the time duration when we actually created that appointment. And then the perk here is if this was something like a personal training session that needed to repeat every week, I can set it up to repeat, and then I can select an end date as well. For this instance, it's not going to repeat every week. It's just going to be a one-off. Then I choose the member that this is going to be booked with. So who is Brian going to be working with in this consult? So I'm going to pick Jake here. If I want to send a booking confirmation, I can. We will have a separate video that highlights pay rates here in a minute or later. And then you can set the cancellation policy as well. So I'll hit save. Now, an important note with that, if Jake does not have has not purchased this 30-minute nutrition yet, like has not actually purchased it, we will need to purchase that separately. But this is how you can at least book it and get it all set up, and it will conclude our general overview of appointments.